Hey guys, welcome back to part two for Wednesday, March 25th. I'm going to do this book page with you. So if you could please open your books to page 268. I'll give you a second to get there. It should look like what's up on the screen in your video. And as we go forward with this, I guess I never really stopped to explain this to you, but I want to make sure you're understanding. This would just be like we're doing this in class up on my big screen or on the Clever Touch. So go ahead, fill it in. It's not copying. I want you doing it with me. Today, we'll see if I can type and maybe make it appear better. On my end, I'll try to pause as much as I can, but the shorter my videos are, the easier they are to upload. So if you need to pause my video and look at the screen and finish a question, go ahead and do that and then just resume it when you're ready to move on to the next one, okay? So hopefully everybody's on page 268 now, and we're going to start with number 13 today, and it's an inferring question. And it says, Eli is stacking unit cubes in a box. He partially fills the box, pauses, and says, the volume of this box is 18 cubic units. Explain how Eli found the volume of the box. So I would challenge you right now to maybe pause your video, see if you can come up with an answer to that. And then once you kind of have something down or something in your head, go ahead and let me keep explaining it to you. Okay. Part of this is I want to make sure that you're trying some stuff on your own, but that I'm also here to help you as well. Okay. So pause it as needed right now to kind of figure out number 13 and then hit resume so you can come back and find out the answer with me. So going on to answer this question, one of the first things that Eli probably notices if I put my drawing pen on is that we have a 2 here by 3 here, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3 stacks high. Okay, so we have dimensions of 3 by 2 by 3. Okay, so with that being said, if I come down here, I'm going to try to create a text box for you. Let's say Eli knows that volume equals length times width times height. So he could do 3 times 2 times 3, which equals 18. So his volume would be 18 cubic units. Okay. So like I said before, that's going to be my answer. I'm not sure the best way for you guys to get to see it here. Maybe if I move it up off of the lines a little, I don't know where to put it. Let's see. Can you see it that way? If we do, maybe if we shrink it a little bit. And then if I move it over for you, you can go ahead and there you go. Copy that down into your books just like that, okay? And like I said, go ahead and pause if you need to finish that one up. And then we're going to move on to number 14. Number 14, Zoe says that a box that is 1 unit wide, 2 units long, and 3 units tall has a greater volume than a box that is 2 units wide, 3 units long, and 1 unit tall. Is she correct? And explain your answer. So the first thing that I would encourage all of you to do is to go back through the problem and pick out this important information. So this is box number 1. It's a 1 by 2 by 3. And box 2 is a 2 by 3 by 1. So knowing those dimensions, Zoe says that a box has so she's saying box 1 has a greater volume than box 2. Is she correct? So go ahead and pause, get your answer, maybe show me some work, and then come back in here to see me do it. Okay. So for me solving this, again, the first thing I'm going to say is that, volume equals length times width times height. So For box 1, it would be 1 times 2 times 3, which is 6 cubic units. For box 2, it would be 2 times 3 times 1, which is 6 cubic units. This would mean that Zoe is not correct because the volume for both boxes would be the same. Okay, so check your work on that, kind of see how you did. Let me see if I can shrink this in and make it look better for you to copy in, okay? If you need to zoom in, I'm not really sure exactly how it looks on your end, but I'm trying, okay? So get that copied into your book, all right? And like I said before, if you need to pause, go ahead, because we're going to move on to our last question for today, which is number 15. Comparing. So we're going to look at A and we're going to look at B. And the volume is 1 cubic unit. That's our little measuring piece. Which figure has a less volume, figure A or figure B? And explain your answer. So go ahead and pause, get an answer in there, and then unpause so that you can hear my answer for that. Okay? All right. So which figure has the less volume? I'm going to type my answer in for you again. So I'm going to say figure B has the less volume. So when I look at B, I say figure B has volume equal to a 3 by 3 by 1. So it's 3 across, it's 3 deep, and it's 1 level high. So it is 9 cubic units. Figure A has the volume. Let's just put volume equals. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1 deep. This is our deep right here. And it's 2 high. Oops, times 2. So it is 10 cubic units. This shows that figure B has the less volume of the 2 figures. Okay, so again, I'll let you fill that in. If you need to pause, that's fine. Or replay any of the video, feel free to. Okay, I'll keep it up there for a second. But that's it for today. When that is done, please take a picture and send me that your bookwork is completed. You can upload it right into Google Classroom and click turned in, or some of you prefer to email it to me. That's fine as well. And then when you're done with this, there's one last thing for today. I need you to click the link in the classroom section or the work section and head over to the Kahoot. I have a short Kahoot for everyone to play and practice a little bit more with the volume today. So that's it. I hope everybody has a great Wednesday. If you need to chat with me, don't forget at 10 a.m. we'll be live. And as always, if you email me, I'll try to get back to you just as soon as I can. So I miss seeing you guys. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.